Hello class 4th, welcome you all in the science class. Today we will start the new chapter in the science, that is lesson number 3, the digestive and the excretory system. In the first part of the video we will study only the digestive system. So let's start. So this is the introduction about the digestive system, that we get energy from the food we eat. Definitely children, you are knowing it very well that we need the energy to do work, but this all energy comes by the food we eat. The food has to be broken down into the simpler form. But another factor is that also that the food which we eat cannot give us the energy directly. So it is needed that it should be broken down in the simpler form first. So these simpler forms are then absorbed by our body to get energy. So the process by which food gets broken down into a simpler form so that it's get absorbed by the body is called the digestion. It means digestion is the process in which the food which we eat gets broken down into the simpler form so that only the body can absorb that digested food and gives us energy. And if we will talk about the digestive system, then definitely there are many organs which work together to perform the process of digestion. So these organs together form the digestive system. So see, this is the picture of human digestive system. The main organs of the human digestive system are the mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, rectum, and last is the anus. Mouth is the first organ of the digestive system and anus is the last. Position of digestive system in our body. Children, surely you will think that in our body where the digestive system is located. So see, this picture is showing the exact position of the digestive system in all the humans. Now we will study one by one about the all organs of the digestive system. As you are knowing that this is the picture of human digestive system. As you can see that the first name which is written in this picture is mouth. So now we will study about the mouth. See, this is the zoom picture of the mouth. And the next picture is showing you the internal structure of the mouth. The process of digestion begins in the mouth as our mouth has the teeth. The teeth bite and chew the food. A liquid called saliva is produced in our mouth. It gets mixed with the food while chewing with the help of tongue. जब भी हम मुंह में फूड लेकर के उसको च्यू करते हैं सो ये सलाइवा बहुत हेल्प करती है, ये फूड के साथ मिक्स हो जाती है जिसमें टंग का भी हेल्प होता है. Saliva makes the food softer and easier to swallow. Now we will study about the next organ of the digestive system. See in the picture, after the mouth you can see a long tube is showing there. Actually, the next organ of the digestive system is this tube. It is having the two names, esophagus or the food pipe. So we will study about this. A long thin tube called the food pipe or the esophagus. It connects the mouth with the stomach. Children, you are knowing that first of all we take the food in our mouth and after chewing and mixing with the saliva we swallow it. When we swallow, then the food goes into the esophagus and after that the food goes in the stomach. So the esophagus is a thin long tube which connects the mouth with the stomach. So next organ third is the stomach. Some of you can think that in the picture it is showing that third organ is the liver. So children listen, that liver is a gland only. The food do not go in the liver. As it is showing in the picture, you can see that esophagus is entering in the stomach directly. So the food goes from esophagus to stomach. This is the picture of stomach. So the stomach is a sac-like organ. Sac means bag-like organ where the food gets broken down into the smaller pieces. Why? Because stomach have some digestive juices which help the food to churn into the smaller pieces. So see in the picture, after the stomach, food goes into the intestine. So this is the picture of the intestines. I am telling intestines. It means two type of intestines are there. Outside there is thick pipe that is known as the large intestine. In inside there are thin and long tubes are collected that are known as the small intestine. So we will study now about the small intestine. So let's see about it. The food now passes into the small intestine. It is long and hollow tube like organ. It means ये लंबी होती है और अंदर से hollow means खाली होती है. Small intestine is the organ in which the digestion process gets completed and the useful nutrients get absorbed in the body. It means small intestine is the organ where when the digestion process completed, then the useful nutrients get absorbed into the blood. Exactly we need it. After that we get the energy. The nutrients are then carried to different parts of the body through the blood. Now when the digested food has mixed with the blood, and you are knowing that blood passes in all the part of the body, and then all the parts of our body get the energy. So now we will study about the liver. The food does not passes into the liver, but liver help in the digestion of the food. So liver produces some chemicals known as the digestive juices which passes into the small intestine, and in small intestine when food passes from the stomach, then this digestive juice also get mixed with that food. Now we will study about that thick tube. This is the picture of large intestine. The undigested part of the food passes to the large intestine from the small intestine. You have already studied that in small intestine the process of digestion get completed. But it doesn't mean that now there is nothing remain. The useful nutrients it absorbed by the blood in small intestine, but there is a lot of waste product which our body cannot absorb. So all that waste products goes into the large intestine. The large intestine is shorter in length but wider than the small intestine, as its name is large intestine, but the fact is its length is short in comparison of small intestine. But why its name is large intestine? Because the name is given on the basis of its wideness. Wideness means इसकी चौड़ाई पर डिपेंड करके इसका नाम दिया गया है. लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन की लेंथ तो कम है, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन की लेंथ ज्यादा है, but the name is opposite because it is based on the wideness. It is also the tube-like structure that gets the undigested part of the food from the small intestine. Thus, whatever is remaining in the small intestine after the absorption by the blood, all those undigested part of the food passes into the large intestine because large intestine is the organ which absorb all the water from the undigested food. After the absorption of water, the waste product which is remaining in the large intestine is known as the feces. So see in the picture, after the large intestine, two more parts are remaining, that is rectum and anus. Actually, they are the organs which help only the removal of the feces. The above portion is known as the rectum and the last opening is known as the anus. Rectum is a part of large intestine towards the end, means जहाँ पर large intestine की ending होती है उस portion को rectum कहते हैं. It stores the feces, means इसके अंदर feces इकट्ठा होता है. Anus. Anus is the last organ of the digestive system from which the feces are removed. Feces means what? Undigested part of the food which our body do not need. It gets collected in the rectum, and when the rectum is filled, we go to toilet for its removing. So it was all about the digestive system, children. Now we will study that why the chewing the food properly is important for the better digestion. As stated earlier, the process of digestion starts in the mouth with the chewing of food. Chewing breaks down the food into smaller parts. Saliva is produced in the mouth. It contains some chemicals that start digesting the carbohydrate in the mouth. Chewing is done by the teeth, and during that the saliva get mixed with the food. Now you are knowing that saliva is having some chemicals which start the digestion in the mouth. Saliva is able only to start digesting the carbohydrate in the mouth. That is the reason when we start chewing the food in the mouth, if there is anything related to the carbohydrate products, we feel a little sweet taste in our mouth. Now, what will happen that if we will not chew the food properly? In that case, the bigger particles will reach in the stomach, and then the stomach will take a long time for its digestion. Moreover, saliva will also not mix well with the food. And one more thing, when the food chewing will not be properly, then saliva will also not able to digest the carbohydrate. So as a result, digestion will not take place properly, and nutrients will not be released from the food to be absorbed. Now we'll study that what are the importance of water in the digestion. We have learned that we must drink sufficient quantity of water at regular interval throughout the day. ऑलरेडी हमने पढ़ा है कि हमें दिन भर में बहुत सारा पानी डेफिनेट टाइम के डिफरेंस पर पीते रहना चाहिए. इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ डाइजेशन वाटर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दैट इज द रीजन इट डज नॉट get absorbed in the starting of digestion. After the process of digestion, when the food passes in the large intestine, now the wall of large intestine absorb the water, and it also gets mixed with the blood and goes to every part of the body. If you will not drink sufficient water, then think what will happen, that digested food will dry up in the intestine. As a result, the nutrients will not be absorbed properly. Then again, our blood will unable to absorb nutrients of the food. The bowel movement will also not be proper and may suffer from constipation. Now you will think that what is the meaning of bowel movement? Bowel movement is the movement of the organs of the digestive system. With the help of this type of movement, the food passes from one organ to another. Bowel movement is the special type of movement. With the help of only the bowel movement, the food passes from the small intestine to the large intestine. By the bowel movement only, or feces passes from large intestine to the rectum, and from rectum to anus only. So water plays very important role in the bowel movement. If we will not drink the water properly, so in that case we will suffer from the constipation. So children, it was all about the digestive system. Children, thank you.